Karsa and his squad rested at the Black Desert City. They were in no hurry to make it back to the lands of the Shack and other fleshy beings. They had food, they had supplies, they were comfortable here at the bar. And while Karsa slept, Beep approached two skeletons that seemed to be capable recruits out here at the bar, just looking for some work. And Beep, being Beep, wanting to be the greatest warrior that ever lived, decided that he will take these two warriors in and he will teach them the way of how to properly fight. Of course, these two skeletons have seen it all and have lived for a millennia. But still, they felt there was something about Beep, something special about the little hiver that they just had to join. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kenshi Genesis and the story of Karsa, our Shack Warlord. Welcome back. The boys are chilling over here, drinking all that stuff, and Beep has recruited, yes, Sadneo and Scout, two new skeletons. These guys have no gear, no nothing. We gave Sadneo one sword that we had, and Scout we gave the old ranger that Dathops had previously. But they have just joined us. They have not been renamed yet. They will be eventually renamed. But for now, they will join us. And once we get back into the lands of the border zone, to the hub, and to the shinobi thieves, we can rename these two guys. But we're gonna have Scout as a new ranged boy, and Sadneo, well, he's just being a Sadneo. His strength is at -2. His melee attack and defense is at -3 and 5. So, an amazing fighter right there. Now today, while Karsa and the rest of the boys sleep, I wanted to do what is known as the way of the cup. So let's take a look at who is the best at lockpicking and thievery amongst our people. I think it should be, oh look at that, actually Sadneo's got some skills. It should be Blister. His thievery is not good, but his lockpicking is at 22, so we might use him. And how's his stealth? 2. Amazing. Alright. Are you carrying... Your bags are full though. Well, let's fix that first. Alright, Blister. That is better. Your bags are empty. Ooh, there's somebody doing 195 damage over here. And somebody doing 1 damage? What is going on? There's Iron Spider, but who is he fighting that is doing 1 damage? I can't tell. Let's have you come closer. There's people out here. Oh, just turret gunners of the skeletons. Okay, well, we'll ignore that. Never mind. False alarm. Ignore. Now, we're gonna go in here with our boy Blister, and he's gonna learn the way of the cup. Now, if you don't know, if you go back here, way back here, none of the guards ever come back here and be able to spot you. Like, never, ever, at all. And this is where you can learn the way of the cup. You can steal these things, and it's the perfect way to level up thievery. Now, if you don't know, if you throw items on the ground in a shop and then pick them up, that counts as thieving. So, you can just repeat this. We have done this in many different series before. You just repeat this. As you can see, look at that. His thievery went from -1 to 1 now. What a pro. Look at that. He's leveling up. And as I said, nobody comes back here, so that means that this barrel, yeah, with some awesome legs, this chest, and this safe are all reachable for you to grab and take stuff, as much stuff as you want. The way of the cup continues. It's been almost half an hour, and we're up to 7 thievery. Look at that. You can see the amazing progress you can make in just 20 minutes. Oh yes. And then every so often you check what's your percentages now. See, it went up to 32% to 40. We're getting there. It just might take forever, but we'll get there. It's been almost an hour now, or it has been an hour. Let's see how far we've got. 14 theory. How's our chances here? 47. It's getting back up, boys. It's getting up, and the way of the cup is the way to go. Of course, Karsa doesn't know anything about what Blister is doing. Karsa wouldn't want to know anything about what Blister is doing. But Blister knows that sometimes a man's gotta do some stuff like this to make sure that his teammates, should we say, his fellow troops, will have enough money to eat forever. Another hour is about to pass. Let's see how far the Way of the Cup has gotten us now. Up to 25 thievery, which brings us up to 59% chance to steal these. Pretty good, but of course, not yet good enough. Let's see how we're looking now after another hour that has passed. Up to 33 thievery now, which brings us up to 69% to steal these. Of course, still not good enough, but we got more time. Let's go. Now, in the meantime, we also brought up our buddy Deathops. He's gonna stand over here and use his tools to unlock that safe. I advise you stand over here when doing that. If you go over there, you might actually get spotted through this by that Skelly bro. But if you stand over there, you should be just fine. I think it's gonna be time to once again check how high or how far the Way of the Cup has brought us. 43 thievery now on our boy Blister. That gives him 81% already to steal these. Of course, we're not happy with 81%. We're gonna go higher and further, and of course we have to wait for another like 600 seconds for Deathops to even open that thing, so we got plenty of time. 50 theory now for Blister. Let's see how our chances are. 88%, not much better. You see, if these guys that are standing over here were to move further away, he would have better chances. Probably, if he unlocks this thing, he would have better chances in here as well. So let's take a look at how our chances are here. Yeah, these are 95, and you can see, I guess probably we should just taken all of this, because there's more than we can possibly carry out of here in any case. With 54 theory, we now have 100% chance to steal all of these masterwork, beautiful things out here. And the Way of the Cup has once again done a great thing for us. So, the question is, what can we take? What can we even carry? Now, these blade arms are great, because they're only 5 kilos and they sell for 1,300 cats each. So we'll take maybe a couple of these. And the composite arms are also pretty cheap, so we'll take that. Now in the backpack, we're gonna put the legs probably. Any of these legs, these ones weigh even less. Maybe we should take these, the blade legs, rather than the composite ones. Let's take this one as well. Let's take that one as well. The specialist one, and at this point the inventory space is gonna be kinda low, but let's get maybe this arm as well. And then just something that sells well. Maybe we'll take one of these scout legs. Well, Blister, whenever you stop committing crime, you'll be just happy to go out of here, carrying all of these items. Easy money, right? Karsa wasn't sure where to. Blister and Deathops disappeared, but he wasn't worried. He was sure they were just checking out the city, seeing what there was to see. He had no idea what actually went down at one of those shops. He had no idea what those two have actually done. So when Blister made his way to Karsa, he was shocked to see the man being barely able to move with the weight of various prosthetics he has acquired. Karsa didn't want to know how the man have gotten into possession of all these things. He didn't want to think about it. This was not the way he wanted to build his new Shack Kingdom on. But he realized the thievery, thieves guilds, the shinobi thieves, all of that exists and works all over the world. It's part of every culture. So who was he to fight that? Who was he to not use the hand he has been dealt and the helping hand of Blister and Deathops and their nimble fingers that will provide them money for food and troops for their future reconquest of the whole Shack Kingdom? Who was he to say no to that? Alright, Deathops, you brought this low enough. Now, Can you use strength? You'll love to see it. Alright, Death Ops, as soon as you stop committing crime, your job here is done. Yeah, and it's Blister's job to go right there and see what we got. 98% to steal these, but I still think he's got the skills for that. And then we have, well, actually, what do we have in here? These guys are specialist grade, 93. Oh boy, he got caught stealing on the last one. Really? Haha. This could be a problem. Now, let's make sure everybody else is on the hold and passive. Death Ops, you're doing fine, right? Oh, you got caught stealing, but he's still... Oh, nice. You know what? We're not gonna play with fire. This is lucky for us. Let's have you trade a bit over here. Actually, Death Ops, you're already kind of encumbered. Do we have anything easy for you to carry? There you go. You can carry these two. How about that? There you go. Death Ops, you're fine. Oh my god, we got very lucky there. He was stealthy enough that they didn't actually spot him even though he was caught stealing. Now, if he moved right now, they would definitely caught him right away. If he moved, but if we wait for the committing crime to go down, then we're gonna be good. And he did go down, and now he's just like, yeah, we're good. We're leaving these behind. That masterwork one, sure, would have been nice, but you know what? It is also fine. It is also good. Let's go back to the boys. We have stolen, well, more than we can basically carry. So let's go back here. Let's redo how much anybody can carry, and then we're getting out, and we're gonna go towards Iron Haven, and we're gonna sell stuff over there. We're ready to go out of here. We have more than we can carry, as I said. Let's make sure that nobody is on hold and passive anymore besides these two guys. Bug Up is still our slowest boy. That's fine, Bug Up. It's okay. Now, of course, Sad Neil and Scout got no gear, but that can all be changed in the future. But first, I wanted to just get him out of here. We're gonna be getting some money selling all of the stuff out here at Iron Haven, and of course at the hub, and maybe even at the Squin, because we have so much stuff. I don't... Oh boy, let's not go in there. Let's not go towards this guy. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we have so much stuff that I don't know if one city is gonna be good enough to buy everything. You can avoid him. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Bug Up. Well led, my friend. Well led. Just avoid the big spiders out there, and you guys are gonna be fine. One day we have to also raid one of these warehouses. That ruin. One day, but that day is not today. We don't need to go for it right now. Especially because that one is actually protected by skeletons. Skeletons that also have harpoons. Really not something we want to use. Be careful when you go to the water, boys. It's acidic. You really don't want to stay in there for too long. As they climbed the steep slopes at the edges of the Deadlands, Karsa was after all happy to be getting out of this weird realm of acid and iron. He was happy to get back into the greener pastures, or more wasteland looking pastures out there. Even though they have gotten many great and amazing things out of the Deadlands, still, this was not the place for the living. This was maybe only the place for the skeletons. But now they were out there again, and he was just happy his whole team was alive. There it is, the city of Iron Haven. We're probably gonna spend the night over here, see if we can sell some of the stuff at the bar, and, well, this bar. Oh, there's the shinobi, so we can also get to rename our two new Skelly boys, which is great. Love to see that, and hopefully these guys will be more than happy to buy our, well, of course, fairly acquired things that we definitely did not steal. As we said, as we all know, Karsa doesn't really appreciate thievery, right? Okay, these guys probably all want to go heal each other because they probably still have issues from the acid rain. There you go. You all good? You all set up? Perfect. Now let's go and Just go into one of the bars. Karsa, speak with a man. Let's see what they have. They have 7,000 monies in total. They can't even afford one of our legs. Oh, no, they can. No, they can't afford this one either. What if I buy one of your cubes? There you go. Now you can have that leg. I wish these guys had more money, but alas. Let's go check the other bar then. Hello, lady. You have a bit more money, but not necessarily good enough for what we're selling. We can sell one of the arms that we didn't steal actually over here. So these ones were the ones we found at the ancient walls and such. But okay, I guess we'll sell that one over here. That one wasn't stolen. Let's go to the shinobi now and let's see if we can rename our two new compatriots. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our two new recruits. We got Fuse and we got Hyperion. Hyperion, an old warrior that is looking for a new master to follow into battle. A new great warrior. Welcome, buddy. He wanted to have a katana, so we gave him a katana. We're gonna give him some more armor back at home. We did buy him pants over here from the shinobi. And Fuse over here has got some ninja rags and joining pants. Ninja rags are gonna increase his crossbow skills. He's got a ninja blade as a secondary, and of course he's got that ranger. So we got these two guys equipped a bit more and renamed, and now, I mean, since we can't really sell much more stuff over here, we're just gonna go and we're gonna slowly make our way back home. Who's fighting out here? Who did you kill? One of the crocutas, huh? Poor animals. It would be a shame if somebody were to loot it. Holy shit, that thing's got a skin worth 3,000. I mean, we're taking that. Hell yeah, we're taking that. Okay, fair enough. Now, let us go on our way back towards the hub. Karsa now realized what a great potential all of those limbs will have. What a great potential to make money. His shack compatriots at Squin and other cities, they often lose limbs in combat, but they don't have their own limbs to replace them. They don't have their own skeleton smiths to make something like that. So, selling all of these limbs, it is not selling stolen goods. It is in fact making his brethren stronger if they sell it at the shack cities. And Karsa was all about making his brethren stronger and better. Why not? Even if the goods were stolen from the skeletons. Clearly, those skeletons had no need for these limbs. They had their own. Boys, we haven't had a good fight in a long time. How about we test all of these new weapons and equipment we got? For there seems to be some starving bandits that are trying to come get us. What better than to shoot our friends in the back by Fuse and Death Ops, or two marksmen. Let's go. Let's see. Karsa doing 28 and 16 damage over there. Yeah, these starving bandits are now gonna start melting by the superior weaponry that we have. Wait, did I just see 100 damage from that guy? Death Ops? Death Ops is definitely doing 100 damage with that weapon now. Unfortunately, his precision shooting leaves something to be desired. This is how Beep loses a limb. Being shot by Death Ops. Ptolemy, what'd you do, buddy? Didn't you have a heal kit? Why don't you heal yourself, buddy? Oh boy, how is Fuse skills? His precision shooting is even worse, unfortunately, so... oh well. Oh, we accidentally ran in a bunch of fell hyenas. Rangers, how about you position yourself in such a way that you're not gonna exactly shoot everybody? What are you doing? What? Nobody told you to move out there. I told Death Ops to move out there, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I know you guys don't have proper helmets. It's fine. Excuse me. Hungry bandit leader? Where'd you come from? I guess that's where they came from. Alright, well, we got some of that going. The Hungry Bandits also have a range weapon. Fuse, you got this, man? Death Ops, you help him out over here. Let's make sure this guy doesn't get back up to fight another day. 103. Yep, I knew it. This man is destined for greatness with that bow. Or, you know, he needs to learn how to shoot faster. Yeah, 94, there you go. This guy's gonna be just limping after you now. It's a huge difference having this bow. And you can see that Fuse with that bow can be doing like 50 damage. So, it's pretty good. Just need to make sure that the Rangers actually shoot at the people that are not behind our troops. Because we all know what can happen there. But you can see, with the new gear and the new weapons, we're doing so much better in these fights. Because we're doing so much more damage when it comes to it. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it. The Shack Separatists are doing good. Blister just got shot in the ass by Fuse. Fuse, be careful. Alright. Come out here and help healing. Alright, you don't have a heal kit. Yeah, these guys we didn't actually give heal kits yet. Beep got beat up. You know what? If Beep got beat up, then we're gonna do some strength training over here. We're gonna pick up, everybody pick themselves a corpse. Stop trying to heal them. And we're gonna go onwards to glory and do some strength training. Okay, you guys stop healing all of these people. There's no need for that. And everybody nicely limp onwards to glory, carrying some corpses for fun and profit, and mostly strength training. We still have a long way to go to the hub, and we are, of course, slow now. So we might be an easy target for any of the bandits, but at least we are, forgetting the corpses. At least we are, leveling up our strength, because we know Hyperion has it at -2, so he definitely needs to do a bit more training here. And look at that! Hyperion got his strength down to 0 now. Amazing. Now he just needs to work on his melee attack and melee defense. You know, and he's gonna get there. He's gonna get there one day. Fuse is a lone wanderer who spends all day wandering and collecting rocks. A few years back, Fuse took a tumble down some cliffs by mistake and survived, mostly intact. But Fuse thinks it's human and cannot be convinced otherwise. Only thing Fuse remembers is its love of rocks and stabbing people for touching Fuse's rocks. Fuse is surprisingly good with building and engineering, not that Fuse would know why, but who needs those skills anyway? Welcome to the squad, Fuse. Not only you get to stab people for stealing your rocks or touching your rocks, you get to shoot them now. How about that, huh, buddy? How about that? There's a fight nearby. Who's fighting out here? Starring bandits are fighting... Oh, the shinobi thieves. Boys, we need to go help. Those are our friends. Throw down your burdens. And let's make it out here. We need to go help the shinobi. I mean, he's probably got this on his own. Oh, maybe not. Alright, friends. Definitely need to help the shinobi. Go get him. Attack them all. Fuse and Death Up. Let's have you make it out here. Get him. These guys must not survive. They have taken down our friend. We're gonna save our friend. Get him, Hyperion. Get him, Beep. Beep, be very careful what you're doing. There's somebody eating dried fish out there. Looks like today is the day where we fight all the starving bandits out in the world. And destroying them. Death Ops just shot Beep for 63 in the stomach. You'll love to see that. Death Ops, shoot this guy. No, Beep's here again. Death Ops, not Beep. Uncle, you punch them. You punch them, and Death Ops is gonna shoot them. There you go. Shot for 97. Perfect. We done it. Good job. Poor Beep was, again, the one being shot badly. But this is fine. You guys done well. You guys done well. Let's go help our shinobi friend. First aid him. Yes, yes. Hello, friend. No, we're all just gonna move you. Jesus Christ. First aid. Stop moving him. Good. Blister, do you wanna like splint his injuries as well? There you go. See? Friend? We all friends. Good stuff. And at last, after all of these adventures, we make it back to the hub. Towards all those friendly people that never before attacked us. Right, friendly people? Hey, that's a shinobi thief. No, bug up. You're not getting food as soon as you come over here. We got plenty of food on us. Probably. Yeah, see, we got food. You don't need to run over there. In fact, you'll come over here, and I want to see if we can sell an arm or two out here at the bar. Let's see if these guys actually have some money for us. No! Stop it! You have food on you, you dildos? Get back here. He's got 5,000 cats. Yeah, we can't really do anything with that. Jesus Christ, yes, run over there if you want to. Silly billies. As Karsa and his team made it back to the hub and back to their home, there was a young Scorchlander woman waiting for them. She introduced herself as Oryx, and as she didn't really tell Karsa much about her history, she told him that she wanted to join the squad. She has been observing them for a while, and she wanted in. Karsa accepted her, and as he told her where to go to sleep off her injuries, Oryx thought about her past. She was born into riches. It is a fact she misused them. As a daughter of a noble, she was given much, and while she was not consumed by the propaganda like the city heroes, she was blinded by her privilege. As she grew, she accrued a small collection of slaves as her own. But as she put them to work like her father had raised her to, she began to notice the cruelty of it all. When she was young, her father would pass it off as labor, but she would try to distract herself. She couldn't bring herself to stop watching. Her guards one day kicked one of the slaves as she tried to run, and as they screamed in pain, they locked eyes with a young noble. She watched as the woman was beaten, still looking. Something was stirred in Oryx that day, and she began to act differently, lashing out at her father and sneaking the slaves' food. One day, one of her father's guards caught her consorting with a slave and tried blackmailing her in exchange for favors. Oryx politely stabbed him as he began to speak, but as soon as she did, she realized her actions. Dropping her knife, she packed up and left the town. Her father soon heard about the incident and disowned her. On her travels, her perception began to unravel as she met new people and new truths. She realized while she couldn't reverse her actions, she can change her future. That's when she met Karsa. Welcome to the squad, Oryx. We've all been reading your updates for a while now, and I gotta admit, they truly are really good. I am really enjoying them, and well, you have a well-deserved place at the side of Karsa and in this story. So welcome. Really well put together story. It's awesome. Also, we probably should get you new pants or something like that. I gave her the sacred sword. This is a she wanted a unarmed or short sword, and I think this short sword, the sacred sword, fits perfectly as a short sword type of thing. So I think this is going to be pretty good. Now let's see if these thieves have better pants for you than what we could offer. Let's see, thieves, where is your trader? Oryx, go trade with that man, and let's see what we can get. Let's see if that man's got pants for you better than the crappy stuff we have, and indeed we do have. So let's get you that, and we'll buy you one of the backpacks. You'll love to see these backpacks now that you can actually afford them. Perfect. And Oryx, you can go just back to your bed up here, and let's have you heal up, because, you know, she's kind of injured. Beep is also sleeping out here. Bug Up also went for sleep, so that's good. And Ptolemy, you can sleep as well, buddy. I'm gonna give Fuse the other backpack, because he's gonna need it as well. And we need some more ammo. Ammo would be good. Anything else we wanted to buy? Not really. Fuse, you got the backpack so you can carry your stuff. There you go. Perfect, perfect. And of course we need to give everybody their gear back. Also, Hyperion, you can get one of these. I realize that these backpacks lower your skills in combat, but still, I am fine, you know, giving these to people, because they will still work well in the end. Now, we do have a skeleton repair kit for you, so I guess we can take that thing, and we should have some more heal kits for you over here, so we'll give you that. And let's give you these armored rags for now, because that seems to be the gear of, you know, that we can actually use over here. So that done, let's go give everybody their stuff back, their helmets. I don't quite remember who had what. but I think this should be good. Bug up, you. I know you had that. Uncle, what did Uncle? Oh, Uncle had this mask, of course. Uncle, you got that mask, and I think he also had these pants, but I think we're gonna keep him on those. There you go. Actually, I'm gonna give Fuse these pants, because these pants will help him run a bit faster, and that is always useful when it comes to shooting stuff. And Oryx, she's got a bandana for now. We're gonna need to give her some better helmet there, but it's fine. I mean, we could give her one of the rattan hats, though with her her haircut, we kind of want to have that haircut sticking out, don't we? I mean, we have, you know what? A red bandana works even better. Let's have you have that. And these things don't really have much charges or any charges at all. So let's give these to you, but that's gonna be it. Now let's go buy some more ammo, or buy as much ammo as possible from these guys over here. Oh, well, ammo they have a lot. 91 of this. Yeah, this is actually good. We're buying all 91 of these. That gives them 20k, which should be enough for us to sell like 2 legs. So let's bring this all back and let's go sell them maybe 2 items. I'm pretty sure we won't really need to make any bolts or buy any bolts for a while now with the amount we just bought. Let's sell... Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean... these guys pay extra for that. I don't know why this shop pays 4% extra for everything. Now what can we... You know what? Buy me 1 extra ranger. There you go. And I'm gonna sell you... Fuck's sake. We need like some... 1k more? 1k more. What can we buy for 1 more k? Maybe we can buy a couple of heal kits. There you go. Bring him up to... How much we need to go? 1 more. There you go. And now you can have this leg. Perfect. Thank you. We'll store all of this. We can do skeleton repair beds. You know what? Fuck it. Unlock that as well. Dathob's got a job now. And when we come back, we have a nice squad now. We're going out here. We're going to Squin, Veins Pass. Basically hitting anything we can hit to sell all the remaining limbs that we have, make plenty of money, and never really have to worry about money again. Karsa had to admit that his opinion on thievery has changed drastically in the recent days. The idea that he can sell all of these limbs to his fellow shack and thusly help them for the future, help all those veterans that have lost arms or legs. Now, skeletons didn't really need these limbs, did they? They had plenty lying around, so why should he worry about that? And not only was he helping his fellow shack by selling them the limbs they can use, he was also funding his own shack separatism movement. So basically, it was just good for everyone, besides maybe the skeletons.